Um, I know why Marty does comedy. I don't know why I do comedy. I don't. Did you know I was my high school valedictorian? Thank you. I was voted least likely to be doing stand-up at 5 p.m. on a Sunday in Burbank. Do you think it's because I went to college? Right? That's where I learned that I should defy stereotypes and cultural norms. So, when I graduated, I'm like, I'm going to go out there and prove to everyone that I can be just as broke and messed up as all the other non-Asian races. Let me tell you, people, I do everything 100%. You can find me after the show outside with a sign that says, "We'll do your child's math homework for food." I don't know if my mom's proud of me that I went to college, because she'll tell people, "Oh, my daughter, she went to Wellesley College." Oh, where Hillary Clinton went? That's impressive. What is she doing now? She's dead. At this point, some of you might be wondering what kind of Asian I am. A lot of people assume I'm Chinese. I'm not. I've had random people come up to me and go, "Ni hao, Ma." I'm like, I'm sorry. I was born and raised in Los Angeles. No hablo Asian. I only speak Caucasian. Unless you're a telemarketer, then ni hao, Ma. I just want to tell people, I'm like a Toyota. It looks like I'm imported from Asia, but I'm actually 100% made in America. There's other ways I'm like your typical Asian car. I'm dependable, affordable, and unlike a Volkswagen, I can pass any test you give me without cheating. I've also got a pair of faulty airbags that refuse to inflate. This is kind of embarrassing. I recently had an accident. She just turned 2. I didn't know this. Apparently what happens in Vegas comes out your lady bits 9 months later. I thought it stayed there. Did you know you have to bring it home? Ladies in the audience, if I can give you one piece of advice, have a baby when you are young, okay? Because it is tough being an unwed teen mom at age 39. Yeah, I'm 39 years old. I know people are like, "Oh my gosh, you look so good. What's your secret?" And, I tell them what I'm about to tell you. It's what my mother told me and her mother told her. You take a tiny pearls and crush them and mix with a breast milk from a panda. No, of course not. That's racist. I don't think it's a secret, right? It's just don't be white. So I met the father of my child on Craigslist. Yeah, I wish it were a joke. In my defense, I was just looking for some free furniture. He completely misunderstood when I told him I was looking for one nightstand. Full disclosure about Craigslist, he's a white guy. And I know every time I say this, there's some Asian guy in the audience who's like, "Oh, you're totally sold out." Now, before you judge me, you have to know, I tried dating Asian guys, but they're just too smart, okay? By the end of the date, they'd say, "No offense or anything, but you remind me of my mother, but with twice the emotional problems and none of the cooking skills." But I'd go out with a white guy and he'd be like, "Oh my God, you're so exotic." I'm like, that is so gross and disgusting. But I don't want to die alone, so keep talking. So the baby daddy is actually super white. He's British. Yeah. Every time I tell ladies this, they're like, oh my gosh, that's so sexy, that accent. You must love listening to it all day. Which I don't understand. Because all I hear from him are things like, why don't you clean out the garage, you dirty hoarder? It's like I'm living with an 18th century witch. It's crazy. And he's not a citizen. He actually has a green card. I'm a full-on citizen. But it's crazy because no one tells him anything but me. You know, the other day I'm walking down the street and some guy yells at me, hey, you, go back to where you came from. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm trying. But the rent in Hollywood is ridiculous. You think I want to be living next to a Walmart in the Valley? You know, I don't know how to tell people this, but Asians have been in the United States for a really long time. It's not like we came all the way over here, did your laundry, built your railroads, and survived internment camps, and then was just like, I think we'll go home now. I just want to say to all those people who keep saying they want to make America great again, at whatever point you think America was great, my family was there. And we aren't going anywhere, so get used to it. I'm not going to get political with you guys. I'm not. But I do have to admit that I love Obama. I do. You know. But I know that there are haters out there. They're like, oh, you know, he didn't deliver on his promise of change. Well, hold up. I don't think that's true. Because I'm pretty sure it was under the Obama administration that McDonald's started serving breakfast 24 hours a day. Like, I can walk into any McDonald's at 11:01 on a Sunday and ask, can I have an Egg McMuffin? And the cashier has to say, sí, se puede. That is change I can believe in, people. I know I make fun of being Asian, but I do love being Asian. Because when you're Asian, you're not just a race. You're an entire fetish category in porn. This guy knows. For the rest of you, go home, look it up. Asian, it's right after anal, but before big dick. And it always bothers me when people say that the ladies of porn are bad actresses. I don't think that's true. Because, man, they make it look like they love, love, love the stuff that no woman in her right mind enjoys doing, right? Like, take, for instance, deep-throating a giant cock. She'll come up all choking and gagging, and she'll be like, that was awesome. Gentlemen, if it were awesome, you'd see women taking giant cucumbers and corns on the cobs and shoving them down our throats. I'd come home from work and I'd say, Mom, what are you doing? Oh, I don't know. It just feels so good. All right, guys, thank you so much. Have a great evening tonight. Take care.